think it might be interesting to have like a predation story. People love their predator stories. Does anything stick out?
Come to mind?
Yeah. You know, was there any? Did wolves ever interact with mountain caribou?
Not during my time. When I was there were no wolves to be seen or heard within any distance, and we had no concerns that way. When I was there, we had grizzly bears, black bears, and mountain lions that might be potential predators on caribou. But in point of fact, what our radio telemetry told us up until the transplants was the main causes of mortality, or potential mortality. We had animals hit on the road either side of when I worked in caribou, and we also had animals poached, either intentionally or accidental misidentification. It was only after transplants and going to a predator story where, again, going with their protocol, we did a flight, found one of the transplant radio collars that was on mortality signal in the Two Mouth Lakes area. So I hike up there the following day to figure out why this animal is on mortality, and eventually come upon this animal in a big flat meadow. The collar's still on the animal, and it looked like something had killed it. It had been predated on. So I started to do the necropsy of that to pull back the skin and look to see exactly how was it killed, what did it look like, so I could get to whether it was a lion or a bear or what you're talking about, and started to look around the caribou to see if I could find any scat or any other sign. And as I went more broadly, I found a second animal also killed, just yards away from the first. And I thought, well, that's definitely never seen that before. And so now my curiosity plus my radar is up very good now, and I'm making more circles to kind of look and see what else I can get for field data. And that's when I came upon a third animal who had also been killed. So within a matter of yards in this meadow, I had 3 dead animals, one of which was a radio, and the other 2 were not, which we would have never known. They hadn't been associated with this radio-collared animal. So 3 animals, to the best of my knowledge, had been killed by a bear only recently, because they were all not warm, but not cold. You know, it had been at least 24 hours or so, and then not completely in rigor and not to the rotting phase. So relatively fresh, and also not very much fed on. So as I continue to work on this necropsy in this area of 3 caribou bodies lying in the meadow, the hair was definitely up on the back of my neck in terms of, all right, whose food am I sitting on who might want to take it back? So I did my work and departed as soon as I could.